Hey guys, Penny Popper here. So back at the Permission in Waller where we found the Civil War button. So far I found a lot of interesting things. It's really the only thing that pinpoints for sure the time when people were here. So I'm really hoping I can find something else with a date on it, something that will really help to pinpoint the time again. So I got a pretty good signal. It's 12 to 14, but mainly a 13. Fairly deep, about 8 inches. Might be something good. Oh man. Already out of the hole. It looks like it's just a shell casing. Nothing too old. I don't know all that much about bullets. It looks like you'll be able to read it. This is about a 16 signal. Might be another bullet. That's the one thing I seem to find in abundance. So I found a lot of this stuff. It's probably made out of copper. Looks like it's part of something structural. You can see some little holes. It could even be more of that clock part we found at the time we were here. It's a similar substance. I'll clean it up a little better, but I don't see any markings on it. All right, so looks like some kind of a bullet. It does have a bit of a white patina. It doesn't have the typical rings that I'm used to seeing on the Civil War era. So I'm gonna hit it with the good old pee-pee juice. If you look real close, it says 55, so that's a 55 caliber. That's not your average hunting bullet. So I don't know that much about bullets, but my guess is it's pretty old. You can definitely see the white patina on it. It doesn't have the typical rings, but I'll have to do a little bit of homework on that one. There it is. So we have a harmonica reed. So I've found here a whole harmonica minus the edges, a whole harmonica reed, a piece of, it wasn't a harmonica reed because it was shaped different, and here's another piece of a harmonica reed. So this one's unusual because you can still see the reed in it, and usually those are rotted out. So good find. So it's also, like always, a good sign. You know that there was definitely old activity here. All right, so at first I thought I had like a screw top to a bottle or something, but then as I cleaned it up, I have no idea. It appears to have some kind of threads around it, but then it has these little fingers like they were to clamp on something, and then it has a slot. I almost want to speculate like a coin slot. I don't know. That's just a wild guess. So if you guys have any idea what this could be, please make a comment. All right, so I just found that in the hole. Pretty sure that is a piece of some kind of a clock, probably by the size. I would think a pocket watch. It's obviously a gear, but that's just what it reminds me of, so it's pretty cool. All right, guys, just filming a wrap up here. So as you can see, a lot of work went into this hunt. You can see all the iron, a lot of big stuff. For some reason, I keep finding these huge rings. I have no idea what they're for. But we also found some good stuff today, so let me go ahead and show you that. All right, guys, on to the good finds. With this little gear here, probably part of a clock. So far, I don't see any markings on it. So we'll clean up a little more. I'm thinking pocket watch. Here we have a harmonica reed. We actually have part of the reed intact, which is pretty cool. I'll see if I can find the music note on there by cleaning it up better. This piece right here, originally I said it looks like a coin slot. I think that's kind of silly now, but I think I have an idea, but I want your opinion. Please give me a comment. Tell me what you think it is. You can see there's threads there. There's fingers that no doubt would be bent to hold it in place. And then, of course, that slot. So let me know what you think. Bullets. I haven't cleaned this one up yet. You can definitely see it's got a patina on it. It's older. This one, you can see that distinctive white patina. Clearly it's older. I'll probably have to put up a screenshot to make sure you can see it, but 55 caliber stamped inside. No rings like a Sharps. So I don't know if it's just non-military or what exactly it is. Again, comments would be helpful. I've done a little bit of research, but haven't really figured it out yet. Thanks to Matt from Gone Digging, I was able to identify these bullets. They're infield, and the reason I haven't seen as many as the typical 3 ring on YouTube is because they're actually less common. This one says Smith & Wesson S&W, and it's 38, so not sure how old it is. This is probably a buckshot or something like that. Shotgun head stamp. Don't know if it's super old. I'm thinking it had the paper style, so maybe a little bit old. And then, of course, this right here, and it has a patent date right on it, October 13th, 1863. I'll put up a non-dug example. It is part of a lantern. Now that's a patent date, so we don't know exactly when it was in use. But when you combine that with the Civil War button, we've definitely put a nail in it. These people were here mid-1800s. During the Civil War period, obviously the button was a Civil War button, so very excited to really know for sure when people were here. Hopefully we can find some more stuff. I can't wait to get back at it. Is that a letter? Oh my God. Oh my God.